Hi, you've reached my deep dive review. I want to start off, by the way. First of all, this is my favorite game to play. It is before work hours, and I'm basically playing a game. It's a distraction. It's NBA 2K. I love the game from EA Sports. I'm a big fan of sports games. You know, obviously college football, Madden are games I play, and then NBA 2K is the other game I play. I don't play any other games though. It's interesting. Over the years, I've kind of gotten away from other games, but I do still play those three, and I enjoy them. Um, Interesting. I'm going to install um, college football 27 on my PlayStation this week. Um, One of the reasons I'm doing it is my kids are making fun of me because I have a PlayStation and an Xbox, and they don't get used as often as when they lived in the house, and so they're kind of pointing out that they should just take them. So no, I don't want that. The next thing is this is a device called Lumen. Now, this is a really interesting medical device. So first of all, obviously all of us are considering, where we are as a human being, and what are we doing and what are we eating, so on and so forth. So this is a great device. So you can see the power. You basically breathe into it and breathe through it. You can see the filter down there. This is a great device for tracking what is your body doing, right? It comes with a nice neoprene case. Also has a really easy, simple to use charger. So something to always consider, right? When you want to track your health, it's important to remember to have the devices that you need to track your health. And there you can see game's over. Oh, look, I won 12-4. Uh, Always fun. I'm playing in auto mode, which is part of the game that allows you to play without directly interceding in the game. Which you have to do if you play in manual mode. You have to actually play as one of the players, and you could switch back and forth between the other players. But right now I'm playing in manual mode. It's a little it's a little easier in terms of the timing, but it's also easier in terms of where we are right now, and what I'm trying to get done. Um, anyway, so that's it for that. A couple of other things. I've talked about this company before. This is a time kettle device. This is actually a fun little device that allows you to carry a translation device with you wherever you go, portable. It's got a lanyard, so you just put it around your neck and go, which is very nice. And another device, and actually, this is interesting. This obviously is the Meta Ray-Ban sunglasses. This is the case. You'll notice it's USB-C chargeable. You can open it up. You see the glasses in there. The glasses actually do live translation as well, which is very interesting because they're on my face when I'm walking. So if I need to do translation while walking, it becomes pretty straightforward. And as I mentioned, it's USB-C, so I'm going to plug it in. You can see the green light. But the new thing is the new AirPods, which are about to become the old AirPods because they're about to release a new version this fall, also allows you to have local languages. Obviously, translation is something that I used to do a lot. It was something that impacted my day-to-day existence simply because I was in another country and I didn't speak that language effectively. Parlez-vous français? I do a little tiny bit. Se hablo español? I speak a little bit of Spanish. Put pasa Thai mai da? I speak a little Thai. Very little of all of those. So this is nice in terms of me being able to load languages on my iPhone that interact with these earbuds, and I don't have to go out into the world, i.e. the internet, and pay the data transmission charges for them. So always fun and always interesting. One of the things that you always want to be thinking about is, how do I make my life a little bit easier overall? So in terms of the things that I use, that's what it is. Now, one thing that I did learn about the AirPods that I did not know before, and is kind of my last tip and trick here for this review. In order for the AirPods to update, they have to be plugged into the USB. I did not know that. So I have a magnetic charger. There's a magnetic charging base. So you can just plop this on the magnetic charger and it charges the AirPods. But in order to update the AirPods, you have to plug it in with a USB cable. So I had not known that previously. And so that's kind of my lesson learned, as it were, a couple of weeks ago. So I was able to get my AirPods up to the current version of the software. So always interesting when you consider that kind of stuff. Anyway, this is Scott. That's my extended review. Thank you very much.